Hello. It's very peaceful and quiet, so I'm taking a moment. Just small reflection, nothing crazy. Just enjoy the little things. Nothing in crazy depth. It just, I don't know, it cheers me up to remember that always. Yuengling got a lot of flack in Texas. They was like, oh, they compare it to Coors. They went through Miller to distribute because there's a very strict rules in Texas, and unfortunately, a lot of people view the breweries as like making a lot of money, but their actual profits are literally nothing compared to wine and liquor. It's just the way it is. It doesn't have to be that way, but the more ingredients you need, the more you got to pay. So it ends up being that way. Um, Nothing major, just something to know. And so when they take the time to bring a beer to you, definitely Yuengling is one of them that like they take their time. There's no rush. They have to really think and understand where they're going and why. And a lot of people that grow up with them just don't consider like the most amazing beer. But the thing you don't understand is 20, 30 years ago, like there was not the beers you have today. So all these super intense IPAs, these super strong stouts, and then even before then, to get your hands on that was even harder. I had to come on a boat, cost way too much, and it was not going to taste as good as if you were there just because of the travel. So I'm very glad. I'm very thankful to hear. It is definitely nice to have more than just two major distributors, breweries that are dominating America. It's nice to have a third, fourth, fifth, even. So small brewers, thank you. Craft breweries, all that stuff. Yuengling, Miller, and Budweiser, do your thing. But everybody else, please keep doing your thing. I'm trying my best to support you. Not super rich or anything. Just want to help out. And it's nice to change it up and get new recipes. So the main thing for me, I am not a super Pilsner fan, but Pilsners are what gave birth to the lagers. So in the lager Pilsner concept, those yeasts, they ferment in a certain area. They prefer lower temperatures. They're a little more fragile to being influenced anything in the air. Atmosphere changes. If someone's smoking too close, that can absorb all that flavor. Whereas ales, they kind of bully their way. Like I'm going to be what I want to be, and that includes pale ales, brown ales, stouts, and things like that. So amber ales, it's good to have those variety. Awesome, and those are great beers. I try my best to bring lagers because lager people, I'm glad you exist. Otherwise, it would just be all one beer, all ales, all the time. So I like the variety. I like the vast difference. So trying to shorten it up. Golden Pilsner. This was a crazy one because not only did I like it, my girlfriend liked it. So she's very sensitive to hops. The grains they chose and used leave a very beautiful malty malt flavor, but the yeast and hops combo really, it brings just enough of that accent of everything where it's present, but it doesn't offend you. It doesn't go overwhelming. Pilsners, the best way I can describe it, they come out very funky. Like if there's like wet cobblestone and you get that funky because it's been raining too long, it's not bad. It's just funky. It's different. It's not quite horrible, but it's like, oh, that's odd. That's different. And that's what it reminds me of. And then the grain takes over, and I get golden sunshine from the actual rows of grain. It's crazy. So it's more happy. There it is. There's that beautiful yeast bitterness. The maltiness comes in. It's not quite like banana. It's not sweet, but it's definitely present. Cereal. Cereal was just a grain description, and now we just know cereal is like Cocoa Puffs. And like, no, before it had all those flavors, it had its grains, and there's cereal grains, and that was like oatmeal and all that stuff, and it was great. And it kept progressing. So what we don't understand is what we don't grow up with anymore. So when I say cereal, it's a beautiful cream-like finish, because true creaminess comes from grains. Before everybody had milk in the world, before everybody had access to it, you can make creamy sauces from the grain itself. Wheat, barley, oat, all that stuff, even more. You just kept stirring them, and they would just grind, and little particles would come off, and it would thicken up the liquid and give you beautiful, thick, heavy food that you probably needed, especially working their butts off, being in the heat all the time, or in the middle of winter, you just want to be warm, you want it to be full. So there's everybody on that. Overall, not grassy at all. Slight, very little citrus, slight fruitiness, and then the malty backbone, just beautiful. Um, just enough of the funk of the Pilsner where it still feels like a Pilsner. And my girl, she doesn't like hops. And she goes, I kind of feel it, you know. She loved it. She drank a couple with me. Beautiful. So this is something for anybody who wants to change their platform, trying to mix it up. Just check it out. Give it a chance. They have 6-packs. Some places have singles. Just try it out. You know, don't just stick to the one everyone talks about, which is it's technically a porter. It's a lager. It's a brown beer is what it is. And if that's not for you, that's not for you. But they do have other ones. They do have other choices. So that's that one, because I was baffled. And then, of course, every brewery had to have their low calories. So this is 99, 4% alcohol. Very light and refreshing. It's my first time trying it. I'm not a small dude. So I do enjoy, or I'm not going to enjoy it. That's it, you know. I try my best to be healthy, mobile, athletic. I'm not a superstar or nothing, but I definitely get around, and getting older, you do feel it. So you want to kind of ease up, you want to take a break, but you still want to have a couple beers. Okay. Sorry. Light, crispy. There's definitely plenty of malt. I'm not getting hot because a lot of the answers to like Lagunitas and stuff, and it's not bad. It's what they choose. They're looking to be themselves and represent themselves while definitely appeasing people, making them happy. So those are more hoppy, light beers, and they have probably the same calories, maybe a little more, a little less, but they have a lot more hoppiness. This is not like a Bud Light. This is not like a Miller. It definitely has a little more maltiness to it, a little more filling, a little more heavy, but it's 99 calories. So the whole point, I'm pretty sure Miller's like, what, 95? So if you just want a little bit more, you're willing to risk it, it's okay. You just want to have a couple, relax, have a good time. Here's another choice. That's what the can looks like. It's beautiful. I like it. 3.2 grams of carbs. So for those that are looking for this, I just wanted to try it so I can give you a description. Hopefully it's like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm throwing hands. I just want to be interactive, and I want you to feel connected and understanding that I'm actually trying to give you something legitimate, not just trying to praise the beer or be like, oh, I'm going to step on everything. Everything's terrible. This is a good happy medium. I would drink it. If my friend had it and he goes, this is what I got, I wouldn't be mad. I'm more of a Miller person, if that helps. Used to a long time ago, Bud Light, but it's just not my thing anymore. So, yeah. And definitely has some beautiful color, which obviously is from the grains and contributes to the flavor. So hopefully I didn't rush through everything. Hopefully you got 2 solid choices depending on what you want. Just a different lager that's not all the way in the Pilsner, because when you get a Pilsner, you will know. There's some German Pilsners I can literally, it's a 4-pack for $5, and it's 100% what a Pilsner is supposed to taste like. And I probably should get a couple of those because like, you might want those. But for those that don't, right here, I'm trying to keep a little back on the carbs. You want a couple beers right here. But if you're doing powerlifting, you can definitely enjoy some carbs. All right. So anyways, there we go. Hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully that helped you chose. If it's not for you, sorry. Hopefully there's something else. If you are enjoying something, just hey, type it up. Hey, that's cool. This is where I'm at. Maybe I could see it and I try to find something similar, you know. But this is definitely going across America. So if you're looking for something across the board, where you could be anywhere and I can recommend it to you, this is one of the options. So there you go. Enjoy. Be safe. Drink responsibly. And have a great evening.